Hi, I'm Katie McGittigan, your librarian with Lone Star College Online. In this video, we'll discuss how to find peer-reviewed sources of information for your research project on the causes of the obesity epidemic. The first step in the research process is to focus your topic. Think about what you already know or what you've learned in class. Search online for additional information. Read some news articles or an encyclopedia article to find out more. Background research helps us explore and learn more about the topic before we dive deeper into the research. It's okay to use Google at this point. Just be sure that you're looking at credible websites. Some reputable websites to learn more about medical topics online include the CDC, or Centers for Disease Control, the NIH, or National Institute of Health, and Medline Plus from the National Library of Medicine. You can also use library reference databases like Credo to find encyclopedia articles on your topic. Once you have a better understanding of your topic, you want to focus your large topic into a more specific research question. For this project, my research question might be, is there a relationship between how much fast food people are eating and the obesity epidemic? Now that we have a research question, we can start searching for our peer-reviewed sources. Scholarly peer-reviewed sources are articles that have gone through rigorous evaluation by experts. The authors of the article are experts or authorities on the subject about which they are writing. Then, before an article can be published, it goes through a group of peers or other experts in the field who review the information in the article for things like currency, accuracy, appropriate research methods, and valid sources. One of the best places to go to find scholarly articles is the library's research databases. While the basic database search box does look a bit like a Google search, databases work differently from Google because they search a different type of content. Rather than the whole of the internet, databases contain a carefully curated set of information, usually centered around a similar topic. Because databases can better organize the information that they have, they generally use keyword searching rather than the natural language searching that Google uses. Databases search for every word that you put into the search box. If you put a string of words in the search box, it'll only return results that include all of the words in your search. This can leave you with no results, or you may miss out on other valuable articles that use different keywords. To help you get the best results possible, it's important to limit your search to keywords or the most important parts of your topic, and to consider how you combine these keywords in your search. In my example research question, the most important words, or keywords, are fast food and obesity. Since things can be described in different ways, it's also important to think of synonyms or other ways that your keywords could be described. For example, synonyms or related terms for fast food could include junk food, takeout, and drive-thru. For obesity, we could use overweight, body fat, or BMI. We can use the language of the database's boolean operators to combine these keywords and get better search results. Boolean operators are words that communicate specific meaning to a computer, and we use them to create more specific and accurate searches. They let us combine our keywords in various ways to get different results. The most common operators are and or. And is used to combine search terms and make your search more specific. In our example, we want to find articles that discuss both fast food and obesity. Searching for fast food and obesity will make sure that we get only information where both of these keywords are present. Or widens your search. It means that you're willing to accept two terms as interchangeable, and it's great to use with synonyms or words that have similar meanings. So for our search, we might say BMI or body mass index to make sure that we get articles that use either the abbreviation or the full phrase. You can also combine the terms to build a search string. For example, we can search for fast food or takeout and obesity or overweight. Using effective search strategies can save you time and help you get the best results for your topic. Now that you have your keywords, it's time to start searching. From the library homepage, you can easily search for information with the library's Discovery search box, a tool that searches all the library's databases at once. To begin searching, type your keywords directly into this box and select Search. After entering keywords into the search box, you'll see a results page with items related to your search. Discovery defaults to filtering your search to include items at by library and online full text. This limits the search to items available online. To limit your results to only peer-reviewed sources, select the button labeled Scholarly Peer-Reviewed Journals. Need help finding information or research, or have a question about library resources? Contact a librarian via email at ol-library@lonestar.edu, via our online chat, or schedule an online appointment to meet virtually with the librarian. Good luck with your project, and don't forget that we're here to help.